Welcome back, gentlemen, to the GFM, where we are dedicated to encouraging men as they enter the most fulfilling time of their lives. Collar stays. What are they? Do they matter? Are they a necessity or a luxury? Let's talk about them right here in the GFM. All right, now I'm just going to read this quote directly to you from the great Alan Flusser. He said, "Just as the suit frames the collar, making it the focal point of the shirt collar frames the face, making it the cynosure of the ensemble." Now don't worry if you don't know what cynosure means. I had to look it up. It just means that this is the focal point. This is it. So much of men's fashion is drawing attention up to the face. That's the moneymaker. That's what matters, okay? So oftentimes we talk about form over function. We talk about one over the other or one instead of the other. This is different. With a collar, its form is its function. It is designed. It almost forms an arrow that points right up to the face. So a collar stay is designed to make the collar more straight, able to perform its function. Its form is its function. Okay, so if a collar's function is to frame the face or to draw attention, draw the eye up to the man's face, then it really should form this perfect arrow that we're talking about. So if your collar is all jacked up like mine is right now, it's not doing its job. It's not doing its job. Its form is its function. A collar stay is meant to keep it nice and straight, drawing a line, drawing the eye up to the face. So shirt manufacturers will often include a collar stay in a little pocket that is sewn directly into the collar. Now, if you have a shirt where the collar stay is this plastic arrow, well, first of all, I would advise you to get a shirt manufacturer that is of higher quality, perhaps. But if it's plastic, just throw it away. I mean, quite honestly, they're garbage. The shirts that I wear are a made-to-measure shirt. They use this metal collar stay. Can you see this? So it's very much like a little arrow. See that? And it goes directly into this pocket that's on the shirt. There, you see that? See, it makes it nice and stiff here so that it can properly do its job, as opposed to this other side that's a little bit floppy and a little bit weird looking. I'm looking at my monitor here. This one is a little bit more straight. You see how it's nice and straight like that? That's nice. That's sexy. Okay, so I got collar stays on both sides. Now go ahead and check that out. Look at that nice straight collar. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, no floppy collar here. No. Just a nice, sexy straight collar. Now I'm going to tuck these under the jacket because we're not in Saturday Night Fever. There, see that? That looks good. All right, now I'm going to put a tie on so you can see how that looks. Okay, you see how that collar is nice and straight. Those collar stays are making this nice and stiff. It ain't going anywhere, okay? It's not floppy at all. This is making that arrow. It's creating that form that, as Alan Flusser said, points to the face. It draws the eye up to the face. Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right, let's talk about a couple of different types of collar stays now, because there's a few of them on the market. Let's talk about the best ones out there, at least the ones that I've found. All right, so I've seen a couple of videos out there on YouTube where guys are saying that you can use a paper clip in lieu of a collar stay if you have a collar stay emergency. Now, first of all, I can't imagine anyone ever having a collar stay emergency. But okay, let's say that you desperately need a collar stay and you don't have the ones that come with your shirt, or you don't have other ones that you've purchased and you desperately need a collar stay. Can you use a paper clip? Yeah, I've tried it and it actually works. You can actually use a paper clip, perhaps one slightly larger than this one. I have used them just as an experiment, just see if it would work, and it does. there are better options out there, and let's talk about those. Okay, so I showed this one to you earlier. This is the collar stay that comes with the made-to-measure shirts that I wear. All right, here is an alternative that I have, and I'll be honest, I quite like it. This is from Collar and Cuffs London, and it is a multi-tool. Can you see that, gentlemen? Okay. It's the shape of a collar stay. It does have a point on one end, but they say it is a multi-tool, and it also is titanium coated. Pretty high-end stuff here, gentlemen. Okay, so they say it's a multi-tool. You can use it as a mini screwdriver. Yep. You can use it as a string cutter. It has a little edge on there that you can use to cut strings. Also, you can use it as a bottle opener. Amazing, right? I mean, if you're a man, why wouldn't you want to have a multi-tool wearing around your collar? I've had these for a couple of years now, and I actually quite like them. First of all, I want to say, look at how thick they are. It's easily 3 times the thickness as the metal collar stays that come with my shirts. Very thick. You're not bending this for nothing. These are the ones that I have in my collar right now. So the whole multi-tool thing, okay, it's kind of cool. A little bit of a gimmick, okay? Like I said, I've had these for a couple of years now. Have I ever used it as a screwdriver? No. But have I used it as a little string cutter? No. But have I ever used it as a bottle opener? Also no. Really, if you have it in your collar, are you really going to remove it so you can open up someone's bottle for them? They do work, however. So again, these are Collar and Cuffs London. There are also other manufacturers that make similar ones. You can see those on the internet. I'll leave a link for these and all the items that we're going to talk about tonight down in the description if you want to check them out. There's also some that are available online that use magnets. Gimmicky? Maybe. Let's talk about them next. These are metal collar stays that have magnets attached to them. I'm going to go ahead and put them in now and let you be the judge to see whether or not you think that they're gimmicky or not. All right, gentlemen, so I put these in. These are by Wurkin stiffs. There are other manufacturers online. Again, these are the ones that I personally use. I will leave a link for them down below in the description. I have not yet applied the magnets. So what are the magnets for? I've used these personally without the magnets before and been just fine. I have used them with the magnets, and I may like them a little bit better. Let me show you why. So it comes with these little tiny magnets. You see this? You can barely notice it, right? Okay. So I'm going to apply them now, and I'll show you how to do that. What you want to do is behind your tie, you're going to unbutton a couple of buttons. Okay. Now I'm going to reach in under my shirt, so I'm next to my skin now. I'm going to find the point of the collar stay and apply the magnet to that point. Okay, done that. So I have the shirt, the fabric of the shirt is between the magnet and the collar stay. Okay, so I've done that. Now, looks kind of wonky, right? But hold on, we're not done. Okay, so the magnets are applied now. Remember, you have the magnet, the fabric of the shirt, and then the collar stay that's sewn within that pocket of your collar. So as you can see, the shirt's kind of jacked up. But we're not done. But now I'm going to hold the magnet in place, and I'm going to pull the shirt until it's no longer wrinkled under there. There, look at that. What do you think? If I move the fabric of the shirt around, then you see the magnet holds the collar in place. It snugs it up around the tie. See that? What do you think? Is that a good look? I don't know, it's kind of sexy. That's the purpose of the magnet. Now, I've used the magnetic collar stays for easily 1.5 years, maybe 2 years. I have never, ever, in all the times that I've used them, ever lost one. Okay? They're very powerful magnets. They really do their job. They're not abrasive against the skin at all. I've worn them all day long, 8, 10, 12 hours at a function. So again, gentlemen, these are the Power Stays by Wurkin Stiffs. I invite you to try them out. You can see this look where it snugs up the collar against the tie. I actually kind of like this look. I've also used them without the magnets. You can use them either way. Now, Wurkin Stiffs also makes this other product that's specifically for polo shirts, right here. So they are magnetic power stays, again, but they're for polo shirts. Polo shirts typically don't have that collar stay pocket that's sewn within the collar. So this product is specifically used for polo shirts or other soft collar shirts that don't typically have collar stays within them. But if you want to prevent a flyaway collar, to keep that collar in place so it can perform its function, they make a product for that too. I've never used this before. I'm not a big polo shirt guy, but I'm gonna try this. All right, guys, so I am applying these discs. You'll see them here. I'm applying these discs to the underside of the collar of my polo shirt that I have here. And it's on these discs that we're gonna apply the magnets, just like on your dress shirt, but instead on your polo shirt. Is it gonna work? I don't know, I've never done this. We're doing it live together. Okay, so I am using an iron. On the website, they recommend using a blow dryer, but I don't own a blow dryer because I'm not a monster. Never get a blow dryer against this hair. Are you kidding me? Okay, so let me iron this in place. I'm using a dry heat to iron this onto the underside of the collar. There we go, just like this. You see that? Okay, so that, ooh, warm. So that sticks right there on the underside of that polo shirt collar. All right, let's try this out. Let's try this out and see if it works. All right, guys, so here I am. I'm back in my polo shirt now. I have the discs, do you see? Ironed into the bottom side of my collars here. Magnets have not yet been applied. So let me try them out. Let me see this. Just like in the dress shirt, I'm gonna find, okay, there it is. I'm gonna find the metal collar stay, apply the magnet to it. There we go. Now compare the sides. What do you think? Honest opinion, what do you think? Look, I've never used this before. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. Go ahead and leave a comment down in the comments section whether or not you like this look. Actually, it's not that bad. Okay, let me try the other one on the other side. That's not bad. What do you think, guys? Is it worth it? Yes or no? I don't know. Let me know what you think down in the comments section. I'm anxious to see what you think about this. I'm not quite sure yet. I'll probably try it out. I do have to tell you though that just like with the dress shirts, having the magnets applied, it is not abrasive at all. It's not uncomfortable in the least. I can't even feel them, to be honest with you. All right, guys, so in summary, we're talking about collar stays today. This is the collar stay that comes with my dress shirt. It's in metal. I highly recommend you use metal. If you have a plastic collar stay, just go ahead and throw it away. Get a metal one, they're so much better. We did talk briefly about whether or not you can use a paper clip just in case you don't have a collar stay and you desperately need one. Yeah, you can use that. Better to actually invest in some real ones though, have them on hand. We talked about these from Collar and Cuffs. Comes in a nice set just like this. Multi-tools, platinum coated. Maybe a little bit gimmicky, but they do their job. They actually work really well, and I still use them to this day. Then we talked about these magnetic collar stays, the ones that you apply a magnet to in the underside of your dress shirt. And finally, guys, we talked about these stick and stays, also made by Wurkin Stiffs. Remember, there's going to be a link to all of these items down in the description. You can see them or some comparable ones that you may want to invest in. They're not that expensive. It's like maybe 20 bucks. Gentlemen, go ahead and click that like button if you could. It really helps us out here at the GFM. Hit that subscribe button. It's right down there. You'll find it easy enough. It doesn't cost anything. Go ahead and subscribe. It's easy. And go ahead and leave a comment down below whether or not you like these stick and stays or not. I'm still not quite sure. Let me know what you think. That's all for now. This has been the GFM.